Now on to Prince Andrew, and while he remains well and truly in the back room insofar as the royal family are concerned, the FBI investigation that has been going on relating to his relationship with Jeffrey Epstein, well, that has ended. What's been reported so far, and what does this mean for Prince Andrew now going forward?
Well, that's a huge question because the FBI have indeed said that there is no formal investigation that will continue for Prince Andrew's links to Jeffrey Epstein, which is a welcome news, I imagine, for Prince Andrew. However, what does this mean for him? No, the FBI say drawing a line under this, saying that they will not investigate him. They won't be investigating any of Jeffrey Epstein's inner circle as well. And victims are rightly furious. They're saying, how on earth can this be the case that there are victims out here giving evidence to the FBI, bravely coming forward, waiving their right to anonymity in certain cases and speaking up, and the FBI not going to pursue it? So for Prince Andrew, I mean, imagine he will feel vindicated in terms of, he has always vehemently denied the allegations against him, and he since did apologise, whether it's accepted by the victims, because he didn't do that during the BBC Newsnight interview. Does he feel that he has a road to redemption? I think that will not be accepted by the royal family. It certainly won't be accepted by the public. But at 65, he still feels, telling friends that he's got a lot to give. But I can't see a way back for him at all.
No, and the investigation might be finished, but it just still feels like there's so many unanswered questions there, so fair enough. Now on to the Duchess of Edinburgh, and she's been in Bosnia and Herzegovina this week representing the King at the 30th anniversary of the Srebrenica genocide. A very touching commemoration, obviously a horrific event in European history. Sophie just has the perfect manner for these sorts of duties. How was she involved in this ceremony?
Well, she's done some amazing work over the last few years, internationally as well, talking to survivors of sexual violence within conflict. And that is something that she's really sort of zoned in on and been a voice for the voiceless. And, she's travelled all over Africa, she's been to South America, and indeed to Europe. And this is an important anniversary, 30 years since the genocide in Bosnia. And I think Sophie was delivering a message from the King, but also making sure that she took time to speak to not only survivors, but also the families and the communities that were affected by such a horrific and tragic event. And she was actually speaking to British journalists who were there with her. And cheekily, they perhaps said that, do you mind being the royal family's secret weapon, or sort of dubbed as this person who comes in and makes it all right when there's chaos and it's sort of raining all over the place? And she said, no, it's an absolute joy to not only represent the royal family, but also get the opportunity to work on topics like this that are very, very dear to her heart. And I think that shows you how Sophie has been appreciated over the last few years within that central fold of the royal family.